Hello besties, so this is a detailed tutorial on how to do baby face, so watch till the end. So guys, if you're new to my page, this is your girl bobokiddifashion. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest and Facebook, same name guys. But while you're here, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on the notification. Now let's get started. So first things first, these are some of the things you're going to be needing: your hot comb, your um pencil coiler or pencil straightener, as they call it. So first things first, you're going to apply your heat protectant, and then you'll go in with your hair wax, right? And you're going to use your hot comb to smoothen it down. So you're going to notice I speed up the video a bit so that I don't waste a lot of time, but still all the key and detail factors you're going to get. So since we are doing a C part, we are going to mark out that C part. So that's why I began with it first. So we are going to slick that frontal till it's perfect and to our satisfaction. And then we are going to begin the process of doing our baby hairs, right? So yeah. So I'm just trying to perfect this because I'm a perfectionist. I'm just going to keep going over this over and over and over and over, and at the end I'm going to mess it up. But that's just it. So yeah, just make it perfect to your standards, and then each time you notice your hair is lifting up, you're going to use your hot comb to slick it down. But make sure you use your hot comb after your heat protectant. So what we are going to do is kind of a triangle, right? So you're going to, from your middle, from your C part, you're going to cut out a section of hair, just like you can see me doing here. And then you're going to go down and cut another section all the way down. So it's going to kind of meet at the center, right? So I don't know if you can understand what I'm explaining, but I think since this is a visual, you're going to get it. So after doing that, I just love to slick the hair to the front and shift the other hair to the back so that you can see exactly what I'm doing. And for easier learning, I recommend you do the same. Just slick that hair back, and then now you're going to use your tweezers, right? So if the hair is too much, it's just going to look very tacky, and so you have to tweeze it out and reduce it. Now that you have the desired um thickness, you're going to go ahead to cut it. So I always prefer to cut it longer and then go in to reduce the length than cut it short and have nothing to work with. Then I'm going to use my pencil straightener to coil down the hair, and then I'm going to use my brush or whatever you're comfortable using to just slick down the hair, right? Like I'm just trying to follow the pattern the baby hairs are going to follow. So yeah, so after doing that, I'm now going to go in with my hair mousse. So I always recommend my beginners to start with hair mousse because this can easily be adjusted. If you made a mistake, you can always go back and correct it rather than using something as permanent as holding spray or gorilla glue like commonly used. So yeah, so I always prefer hair wax. So, and I always say as well, the canvas head you're using is going to matter a lot, right? So it might not come out perfect on the canvas head, but if you're practicing on someone, it might come out perfect. So since I was styling this week for a glueless unit, I'm going to go ahead and use my gorilla glue. So after putting my hair mousse, I'm going to use my gorilla glue. You can mix it together, right? And now you're going to begin the shaping process. So basically, you're just trying to do like a C. Just try to do a C. And the key to having the perfectly shaped baby hair is patience. You're going to need a lot of patience. If you run into any errors, don't be scared to try to start back. That's why I recommend using hair mousse because it's easier and very flexible to work with. So just take your time, be patient, and be confident that you can do it. Because yeah, so that's it. So I'm just going to keep working my way with this over and over and over till it's perfect for me, right? So yeah, so if you notice that your hair is lifting, you can go in with more wax or whatsoever you're using. So we are going to go to the part down, and like I said, tell yourself you're trying to do a C. Is that a C or like a curve? Like an upside down C or opposite C or something like that. So yeah, guys, please, you get the point, right? It's visual, so I'm just trying to guide you, but I might be confusing you, and I'm sorry for that. But take it as if you're doing bracket close, like a reverse C, right? Yeah, so that it should follow that curve. So here's what we are doing. So since this is a beginner, we are just going to do the basic baby hair tutorial and not all those complicated ones. So in my next video, I could incorporate the other ones in it, but since this is beginner friendly, let's start with the basics. So this is what it should look like, and you're just going to use your hand to like curve out what you want, right? Like I want it to give that circle at the end. So I'm just going to keep using my hand. So since I'm using this canvas head, I was noticing that it wasn't sticking a lot, and there was just a lot of issues with it. So it wastes a lot of time. I bet I can assure you, when you're doing this on human skin, is very much easier because the skin is easier to work with compared to the canvas head. And if you're going to use a canvas head, I also recommend using something that is not, how can I put it? Like for instance, for me, when I use my polymer canvas head, it's easier because the surface is not rough to work with. So yeah. So here's what it's looking like so far. And then I'm just going to go ahead to slick down my C part as well. So that is, like I said, this is a glueless wig. So I want it to stay down for as long as possible, but then again not to give that crusty feel, right? Yeah, we just want it to be sleek but not crusty dry. So yeah, so after doing that, I'm going to go ahead and take my dryer, and I'm going to use it on cold or warm, right? Yeah, so that I can speed up the process. So if you're using hair mousse, after doing this, you can just go ahead to wrap it down. Use maybe a barber's tape, or you wrap me and just wrap it down. It's okay. But since this is Gorilla Glue, I need to be very careful, and I need to let it dry. If not, it's going to stick. So yeah, so I had to take my time and dry it. And yeah, so use cold or warm air, not hot, right? Yeah, not hot. You don't want to use hot. Hot is going to speed up the process, but at the same time, it's not very advisable. Guys, I forgot what I wanted to say. Sorry. Back to business. So I'm just going to dry this and make sure it's perfectly dry before I proceed to the next step. And I recommend you do the same. So after doing that, I'm going to use my spritz, right? This is just for the or the my C part. So like you can see, I'm just trying to perfect my C part. So now I'm focusing on the C part, and I'm just using my hand as a guide for it to slick down. So here's the wrap me I was talking about. You could use white barber's tape, or you could use this. So I'm just going to tie it, and you're going to see me struggle for a very long time for figuring out how to tie this down. So I'm going to tie this down, and this is going to help the baby hairs to lay flat more. So yeah, so here's what it's looking like after taking it out, and I'm going to proceed to start the video. So I hope this video was helpful. Thanks very much for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and turn on notification, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.